What's up, guys? Welcome back to Napoli Central. My name is Giovanni, as always, so welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning in. So as you see from the title of this video, this will be a Torino-Napoli review from myself. If you're new to the channel and you're a Napoli fan, please do subscribe. All things Napoli here. If you're a Torino fan, welcome to the channel. If any of you guys want to stay updated with Napoli, please subscribe. You guys have been awesome lately. We're at like 360 something, so thanks a lot, appreciate it, and let's move forward. So, a 3-1 win for Napoli. There's a lot to talk about. I'll try to keep it as short as I can. The first thing that stands out is the starting formation for Carlo Ancelotti today. So, it was a little bit different. We didn't see Allan start. We didn't see, who else didn't start? Rui did not start, so Luperto started at left back. Just taking a look at the lineup. We had Verdi start on the left side, and we played a 4-4-2. And it went pretty well. Late in the game, obviously, he kind of shifted again. But we've seen the past 3 games, Insigne either start as a striker or a center forward, and he would kind of dip back centrally in that center forward, attacking midfielder role, forward role. He plays all 3 of those, but he's been playing a lot more centrally. So today he was up top with Mertens to start, but you saw him kind of just coming into the middle more often than staying up top with Mertens. And I actually liked the way it went, and he found himself for 2 goals, which I'll get to in a second. But Verdi was also pretty good on the left side, much better than the start against, I think it was Sampdoria that we lost 3-0. He started on the right side, but instead Verdi was on the left, Callejon on the right, and then we had Raul and Hamsik in the midfield, and Raul was very good physically. Obviously, he got the yellow card, and he had to come out in the second half, and Allan replaced him. But Luperto was pretty good also. Luperto was actually very, very good in that first half until the second half, about 4 minutes in or something like that, until he gave up the penalty. It was just really clumsy, kind of a late challenge in the box. There's nothing to really argue about as a penalty. Belotti stepped up in the 51st minute at that point to make it 2-1, though. Napoli was already up 2-0 at halftime. So let's go into the goals. But I just wanted to talk about that formation because it worked pretty well. So we'll see if moving forward this will be something he keeps using, whether it's Insigne Mertens, whether it's Milik Mertens, Milik Insigne, because we've also seen Milik and Insigne partner up well. Last game against Fiorentina in the Serie A, Milik was the one that found Insigne for a goal up front, and they won that match 1-0. So it's something to look forward to. We also saw Luperto actually get injured in the second half. We're coming off with a knock. I don't know if it's serious. He walked off by himself. And Maksimovic actually came on and played right back, which, you know, is weird because he's a center back, but he played that position because Hysaj moved to the left. So Rui got a full rest today. So let's just talk about the goals. It was the 4th minute when Insigne struck first. Luperto was the one to whip in across in the box. Pretty tempting cross, threatening cross. It took a good bounce off of a Torino defender right to Insigne, who smashes it into the roof of the net. 4 minutes in, Napoli's up 1-0. And then the 20th minute, Simone Verdi finds his first goal for Napoli competitively. He scored in the preseason, but his first competitive goal for Napoli in the Serie A. Beautiful play from Napoli to get up to the final third. Mertens puts in a beautiful ball across goal, and Verdi's able to finish it with his left on a skipping shot past Kalidou, and Napoli's up 2-0, like I said before. So in the first half, it was really inspiring. I mean, the first 30 minutes especially, it was probably the best half Napoli's had all season. The first half, the first lead Napoli's taken in the first half this whole season, because in the first and second wins we came back from behind. So we went into the half with the lead, which was also very nice to feel and experience for once. But very inspiring, a lot of fluidity, creativity. There could have been way more than 2 goals. There could have been at least, you know, way more. I'm not saying 10 goals, but 3 or 4 goals in that first half. So it was very good to see. And then Torino obviously tried to grow into the game. They applied more pressure. We started absorbing more pressure, and they were getting some chances. Zaza wasn't that bad. He was pretty good. And then we conceded that first goal, like I said before, with the Luperto penalty. But then later on, what minute was it? Insigne finds the net again for the 2nd time this game. He's actually joint top scorer right now for Capocannoniere with 4. I think he's tied with De Frel up top and someone else that I can't recall. But Insigne scored in the 59th minute, so they get forward. Callejon gets the ball right near the top of the box, shoots it, hits the post, bounces right back to Insigne. So Insigne is the benefactor of 2 lucky bounces or 2 ricochets that hit right to him, and he's able to put it off the post. So he hit the post twice in that sequence, and Insigne puts it in for his 2nd goal of the match, and it's 3-1, and that's the way the match ended. So it was great to get the 3 points on the road at the Olimpico. Not always the easiest thing to do, even though lately we've had success there the past couple seasons. But Very good to see. I think all in all, a great performance. Like I said, we started absorbing pressure. We only lost that composure for 10, 15 minutes in the second half after the penalty. But right after, like I said, the 59th minute, after that 3-1 goal, we kind of played, got it back together and played well. We just needed that other goal to reassure us and went forward from there. So, like I said, good performances from Luperto in the first half at least. So at least we know if Rui's hurt, Goulam's not back, we can play him there at left back. He just needs to, not be as clumsy in the box. But that was just one incident. Very good to see the 4-4-2 working. Don't know if that's what Ancelotti is going to keep going with, but Insigne's been producing centrally. He's either passing or scoring goals. Mertens, besides the assist, wasn't at the top of his game. But he also is always dangerous going forward. In that first half especially, he was great. Hamsik in the first half was great. He was, dishing balls left and right. His distribution, was good. So it's good to see that from him as well. A lot more better ball movement from him, sharper passing. In the second half, they just seemed, maybe to get a little tired towards the end, but they're capping a 3-1 win in Torino on the road, which is important. So just glad that they were able to close it out. A lot of yellows, though. Albiol, Koulibaly, Rog, a lot of yellows, so that's something to look forward to as well. But all in all, good performance. So no complaints. I think we do play midweek, if I'm not mistaken. I think we play Parma Wednesday or something like that. So don't hold me to that, but if it is on a Wednesday, I will make a video review for that as well. So please do subscribe if you haven't already. Just click the button right now. It takes 2 seconds. Like the video if you can, if you're still watching. Really do appreciate it, guys. Let's get to 400 subscribers very soon. I would really appreciate that. My name is Giovanni, as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.